Dum dee da dee da dee dum dee da dee da da. Alright, another day, another silly. Let's see what we have today. Hey, wait a minute. You guys are early. Oh well, how's it going everyone? You'll never guess what I have in store today. So, I've been alerted by Fight the Flat Earth to something Flat Earth related, with a neat little twist. But instead of dragging on, I'll let Edgewise here explain it.
This is for anyone who thinks I'm not serious.
Alright, calm down mate. No one is accusing you of anything. Or rather, I am not accusing you of anything. Yet.
When I say we live on one giant serpent. Possibly two, but it's one big dragon.
So yes, he basically said we live on a dragon. Possibly two. Now, if that isn't a neat little twist, I don't know what is.
The discoloration, separation line, notice those indentations, or whatever, they're throughout all the land. That's how the land ended up like this.
You guessed it. We're in for some pareidolia-fueled silliness. Also, I'm going along on his journey to try my hand at this pareidolia as well. Heck, who knows, I might even out-silly him, because I am very creative. Right?
Dragon head. These are the sides of the face, the sides of the head, that go over the eye sockets. They're the eyes. They're the outside of the eyes.
Well, that's not really the dragon I see. You know, for someone who actually believes this stuff, you're not doing a good job. Here, let me help you out. So, clearly the upside down Europe is the head, and then going into the Middle East is the top of his head. Scandinavia are obviously his arms, with Denmark being the Dragon Ball. So, what gives? Am I better at this than you? I'm guessing it's beginner's luck.
Looks just like my piece of ammonite that's from Morocco.
Well, you know, for something to look just like something, it has to actually look just like something. So, what the hell are you talking about?
From where this dragon is.
What do you mean there's a dragon here? There was obviously a dragon where I said it was. I thought you were going on about that, so what are you doing? And should I even ask this question? He's obviously more advanced at this than me, because I don't see anything here.
And it carries the same characteristics as the land.
So the swirly pattern on your piece of ammonite is visible here? Where? Where is it visible? There's nothing here that's swirly. Like, at all.
This isn't runoff, this isn't meteor impacts, this is evidence of whatever mechanism did this to the land.
So basically the mechanisms that form mountains, by, you know, Earth's tectonic plates smashing together? Nah, he's not gonna say that. If there's one thing I have learned from these people is that they will say something silly when you, well, actually expect them to say it. So, go ahead. Make my day.
These giant dragons that are on the surface.
You bloody punk.
Which does not agree with the globe at all. You hear me, people? Your globe is absolutely debunked with this. This is a dragon.
So, just because you see dragon patterns on the Earth is not a globe? I've gotta hand it to you. I love your logic. Or in other words, what the actual fuck are you talking about? Also, I am quite disappointed right now. Are we just gonna ignore all these faces? Or better yet, because that is of course the basic pareidolia shit. What's the deal with all these frogs? Or this fluffy fox and bunny? Not to mention this menacing tiger. So going by that logic, the frogs are going to take over the world, while we continue to see for signs, while the bunny and the fox try to stop the frogs, and then the tiger looks on and eats the bunny and the fox. Right? You know, it must be embarrassing you're outclassed by an amateur pareidolia fellow such as myself.
Whatever mechanism did this to the land and these giant dragons that are on the surface.
Yes, because mountains are formed by dragons having a nap on our planet. That's some fancy science you got going there. Also, I'm pretty sure that giant bunny is way more terrifying than your invisible dragons.
Which does not agree with the globe at all. You hear me, people? Your globe is absolutely debunked with this. This is a dragon.
But your dragon looks like a frog, a fox, a bunny, and even a kitty. So no.
Roger don't show it to you like I do.
Who the fuck is Roger? No, scratch that. I don't care.
Alright, these are cross sections.
Oh, holy hell, mate. You really suck at this, don't you? But, alright, I'm gonna play your little game here. I think I see a dragon in here. Right here. Still, why is the globe debunked if you see patterns in land masses?
They're all different layers, splayed out, distributed. Actually, this whole section was folded up. And this lines up to over here. Go ahead, check it out yourself. You can see indentations and grooves and slots and knobs and clips that would fit into their adjacent sockets.
Alright, well, I let you go on for a while there, but seriously, I don't see any patterns. Not the patterns that you see. And I do believe the patterns that I do see are a lot more spiffy than yours.
There is a repeating pattern throughout the land.
Yes, and that is only the result of us seeing patterns in things. It's what we do. We are pattern-seeking creatures. So...
And it's this. It gets bigger and smaller. Alright.
Huh, yeah, alright. Well, you know, the mere fact that I actually see different patterns than you should be quite a big hint that you're talking nonsense. The only difference is that I accept the nonsense for what it is, where you see completely unfounded hidden meaning behind it all.
Symmetry. I call it irregular symmetry, but this is symmetrical.
No, and here's why. Okay, Google, what does symmetry mean?
This is the definition of symmetry. The quality of being made up of exactly similar parts facing each other or around an axis.
Yeah, so there you go. Hey, Google, thanks.
You're welcome.
Everything is symmetrical.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why do I even try?
That's why they hide it from us. Either it's a test or...
Who are they? What do you mean, Roger? Who's Roger?
They just like their greedy control bullshit. I don't know. But I'm beyond that. We need to figure this out. And it's like I'm the only one talking about this, so...
Right, now you sound like one of those commenters. They might even be worse than commenters who say first. You know, the ones who always think they are the only one who thinks something? I mean, just for reference, I was doing the same thing as you just now.
Whatever.
Oh, okay. That's one hell of a comeback. Also, since we're on the subject of pareidolia, I'm gonna throw in one of my own pareidolia things in here. So the thing is, every time I see the weather forecast for the Netherlands, there's always a small part of Great Britain visible, as you can see here. This is basically the weather chart we have in the Netherlands. Here's the thing, I can't help but see one of the greatest men of the last century basically predicting future technology, such as our smartphone. Here he is, Churchill, working on a smartphone, right?
Here goes your world serpent. Okay, people.
Huh, well now we actually see the same pattern. It's a huge snake head. Although, I'm guessing you see the huge snake head right there.
This is no joke. Unless the good folk at Google have a fucked up sense of humor.
Fucking Google.
I can search the web for that.
What? Wait, no! Google, stop it, you cheeky bugger.
Thanks, mate.
I'll see you later.
See you later, alligator.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the case. Alright. This thing, I don't want to say it's alive and moving, but it very well could be.
Well, technically, those plates are moving, but it's not alive. It's just rocks moving by plate tectonics. What are you doing? What is he doing? Why do I keep asking these questions? You stop...
It goes around and around.
Round, round, get around, I get around. Yeah, get around, round, round, I get around. Okay, stop it. You're gonna get me in trouble here.
A flat Earth, because this guy on a globe is just not happening.
Might I remind you, you are using Google Earth, which is using a globe model, as indicated by the big ball you're fiddling around?
These are islands? These are inhabited islands? Huh? I don't think so.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. When looking up the names and the information about these islands, I came across quite a lot of information of them being uninhabitable, or at the very least, a very harsh environment. With of course a few exceptions of people who do go there, but those are the survival people who like to do that kind of stuff. I don't even understand what kind of point you're trying to make here. Not to mention, you didn't even mention, they kinda look like the teeth of that huge serpent head. Right? You really do suck at this pareidolia stuff, don't you?
I don't think anybody's ever been to them. I don't think anyone can go to them if they wanted to.
Yeah, well, except all the expeditions throughout the history who have discovered the bloody islands, and all the documentation around that would beg to differ.
I don't know what to tell you. Either that thing is dead right there, or I don't know. If anyone has a idea, shit, I'm all ears.
Yes, I'm sure you're all ears. Also, that's the serious thing. What the hell? Oh, there goes the intercontinental ballistic facepalm projectile. For some reason, someone else must be debunking this guy as well, and he said something even sillier, if that's even possible. I hope the target is prepared. Alright, well, edgewise, you are quite a silly man, and I even beat you at your own game. So, you know, welcome to the Order of the Sillies. I hope you enjoy your stay. I kinda wonder who the target is for the Intercontinental Ballistic Facepalm projectile, and I need a better name for that. Guess we'll never know. Or maybe we will.
What's that noise? Ow! Bloody hell. Guess I did kind of deserve that. Alright, let's have a look at the stupid. Wow, it's freshy.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.